Hard to do, but that time he missed it just by a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it's nerves. Now we're coming in flat. This kind of just doesn't feel right. Yeah. Much more aggressive style, much more like in your face. Hey everyone, my name's Mishan. I'm a singer, songwriter, and vocal coach, and today I'm gonna be reacting to the Pepsi Halftime Show 2019 where Maroon 5 performed. Be sure to check out the homepage of my website. At the bottom of the page, there's a sign-up form to get a free singing lesson and access to an exclusive unreleased reaction video. And I'll give you guys a hint, it's to Mark Martel. So to be totally honest with you guys, I saw this when watching the Super Bowl live, but the room was pretty noisy, so I didn't really get a chance to hear all of the vocals and everything about this halftime show. So you're getting somewhat of a first-time impression of the halftime show. There's been a lot of flack on the internet going around because of this halftime show, and for those of you who know a little bit about the history of the halftime show, you understand a little bit of where that's coming from. Let's jump in and see what this halftime show is like.
To the Pepsi Super Bowl 53 halftime show.
This one's for you, Jordy. Until you see that my behavior's unacceptable, condescending, unnecessarily critical.
So far, sounding really good. Adam's vocals are on point so far. The band sounding really good. The audio is coming through really clearly. I'm enjoying it so far.
I am walking on when it's cold outside and you got nobody love.
Okay, so there were a couple of flat notes there. Part of it is that he's going very wide with his vowels here, and that kind of opening up or over opening of the mouth can potentially lead to a little bit of strain coming into the sound, which can lead to flat notes. So that could be potentially why there's a couple of flat notes here. So if you guys just hear the way that he screamed, he actually screamed in a mix. Going back to one of the videos that I did of Shawn Mendes when he was performing Nothing Holding Me Back live. When he was screaming from a very chesty place, which really threw off his performance later. Whereas here, he's screaming, but he's screaming in a mixed sound. So the sound is coming out of both resonators at the same time. And so because of that, that's not going to throw off your voice as quickly as just screaming totally out of the mouth. So I'll just back that up for a second so you could hear that again. Do you hear that, how it was split? Their first hit.
So high, I did not recognize the fire burning in her eyes, the chaos that controlled my mind.
Sounds really good. Very, very good. Everything's really nice, relaxed. He's not pushing anything here. I mean, it's low down in his range, but it's very smooth. Definitely much better than his other performance that I was critiquing the other time. Okay, so there. That one was a little bit flat, didn't quite get up to the note. And those short burst notes are very hard to get directly on pitch because there's no time to kind of find the pitch. So you're not going, ha, ha, finding that pitch and locking in. It's just, ha, ha, you just have to kind of find it right off the bat because you just have a second to be able to catch it. It's hard to do, but that time he missed it just by a little bit. And it's normal, it's part of performing live. Okay, now coming in flat consistently. And that was surprising because usually his falsetto, because it's so easy for him, it's such a natural place for him to be in his voice. Usually his falsetto is very on point, but here his falsetto was just a little bit lacking pitch-wise because, I don't know, maybe it's nerves, maybe he's not able to hear himself 100%, but that was definitely a flat note. Oh, he plays guitar. He's pretty good. I really wish they would have turned up the soloing guitar and we could have heard it a little bit better. Didn't quite hear every note that he was hitting, especially when the crowd is so loud, but it is what it is.
A true musical genius who needs no introduction. It's lit.
What is happening?
Yeah. Going on you with the pick and roll. Younger flame here, single mode.
Okay. All right, so I'm not quite sure what SpongeBob had to do with this next performer. I don't know, is there some sort of connection that I'm missing? But that was interesting, to say the least. So I think maybe this is what a lot of people on the internet have been freaking out about on regards to the Super Bowl halftime show. That was pretty bizarre. It was an odd transition. This is actually pretty good rap. Like, you know, he's got amazing breath control to be able to rap that well and kind of hold that consistency. And, you know, he's not singing, so, but he is using his voice, and so I can kind of comment on that part of it. He's doing it in a very healthy way, no issues that I'm hearing. Okay. I don't know if they're doing this audio cutout to avoid having to bleep things out, or if that was not meant to be there. Not really sure what's going on now. I think that was a pretty good performance. I mean, rap isn't my favorite genre of music, but I thought he did a pretty good job with regards to, you know, being able to spit really fast. His breath management is really good. He's not like gasping for breaths in between, which a lot of rappers do. And, you know, it could be a style choice, but here he's not doing that, so. All right, now we have a marching band.
Spent 24 hours, I need more hours with you.
Okay, so there he's sharp, and it's hard to kind of come in. I don't know if he had the key, like there was nothing really that started him off musically that would have kind of indicated where he needed to start in the key. Spend 24 hours, I need more hours with you. That's where he wants to be, but he was a little bit higher, a little bit sharp.
We spent the weekend getting even. Ooh.
Okay, now he's starting to lock in. That was good.
Cause girls like you don't now got like me.
Okay.
So now when I go
Now we're coming in flat, coming in with the very fast pitch changes, and he's not quite making all those pitch movements accurately.
that is so many times, but somehow I want more, yeah.
So that was really nice. His vocals right there are extremely consistent, sounding really, really good and always on pitch. It seems like right now his lower notes that are longer and held out are the ones that he's hitting more consistently.
Drove for miles and miles and wound up at your door, yeah. That is so many times, but somehow I want more, yeah. I don't mind spending every day out on your corner in the pouring rain. Look for the girl with the broken smile.
So something that's different is here he's widening his vowel on will, when normally in the record he goes to more of a ee type of sound and less of a wee, which is where he's at here, which is very cool. I think it stays closer to what the words should sound like when you're singing it. Okay. So there, when he engaged a little bit more mix, when he went loved, it came out a little bit strained. Okay, that was a pretty good high note. A little bit strained, but he was able to make it work. That was an interesting movement from She Will Be Loved to hip hop. He looks a little like CeeLo Green.
Feel that PAS, let's go.
I really like the two singers, Adam and the other guy, how their voices gel. It sounds really, really nice.
Big boss to the grind, don't mess around.
So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please hit the thumbs up. If you want to see more of these videos, hit the subscribe button down below and hit the bell so you get notifications when new videos come out. With all that said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Be sure to check out my new singing program called Transform Your Voice, where I teach you how to go from this when a man loves a woman to this.